CrawCrew, take 2.
This video will be featuring what 8th graders should pack on their DC trip and also some fun trivia. Now into the announcements with Adriana and Mia.
Our DMS art show is today, May 11th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. in the DMS cafeteria.
Progress reports will be distributed to all students in classes on Monday, May 15th. Please talk with your teachers this week if you have any quizzes, tests, or projects to make up so that your progress report grade reflects your current work.
Attention all 8th graders. All Cedar Point money needs to be paid for before intercession.
The NJHS meeting scheduled for today, May 11th, is canceled. We will meet again June 1st for our final meeting. In the meantime, please continue completing your service hours. Your final requirement is 10 hours, due May 19th. Please see Ms. Davis with questions.
Today there are no birthdays.
Here's some information 8th graders need to know for the Washington, D.C. trip.
I'm here today to talk a little bit about the Washington, D.C. trip and those 8th graders that are going. A couple things I need them to do for me. First, all 8th graders are going to get a bag to take with them on the D.C. trip. Now, one of the things that you need to be aware is if you are using this bag on the DC trip, they need to have some sort of identifying mark. Tie a ribbon, put a patch, write your name on it. We can't have 300 people all bringing the same bag to DC because then there's going to be some mix-ups. Now, just because you're getting this bag to use on the trip does not mean that you have to use it. If you have your own carry-on bag that you'd like to use, you can. This is also a bag that chaperones get, so if you have a parent or aunt or uncle or grandma or grandpa that's coming on the trip as a chaperone, they get a bag as well. Again, you can use it if you want, or you don't have to, your choice. Everybody going on the Washington, D.C. trip needs to pick this bag up for me in my classroom, room 210, before we leave on the trip. Second thing I need to talk about is anybody going on the DC trip needs to check the lists in the West Wing hallway to make sure that all of their information is correct. I have lists posted in my classroom, they're in the hallway. If there's any corrections or questions, they need to come see me sooner rather than later. We cannot wait till the last week before the trip and then people all of a sudden coming. So the sooner the better you come to me if you have a question. You also need to make sure that you know what bus you're on. The day we leave for the trip, you need to be able to check in with your bus number. So, May 19th, 7:30, show up in the gym. You're gonna find an ID badge with your name on it at a table with your bus number. So you need to know what your bus number is, put the ID badge on, you're checked in, good to go. Last but not least, if anybody wants to follow us, we do have a Twitter account at DMSDC Trip. Follow us on Twitter. I'll be giving some good information, especially 7th graders who are maybe interested in the trip next year. Follow us and see what the trip's like, and I'll be posting a lot of fun stuff. So that's the DC trip update for 8th graders.
Okay, thank you.
8th graders going on the DC trip, here are a few things that you need to bring. Make sure to bring an outfit for every day and maybe an extra just in case. Make sure you bring toiletries. Make sure to bring a small backpack as a carry-on. This could be your trip backpack or an additional backpack. Bring sunscreen, hats, sunglasses, and anything else you might need. If you're bringing your phone, make sure to bring a charger and headphones if you're going to want them. Make sure to bring entertainment for the bus rides. This could be a book, your phone, but probably not a board game.
Well, that would be perfect right here. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Now, on to some interviews with our fellow students who are attending the DC trip.
What are you most excited for DC?
The cruise.
And why is that?
Because it's going to be fun dancing with my friends.
Adriana, well, I'd have to say the people there.
And why is that?
Well, when you're there by a group in such power in our society, it's really capturing to really acknowledge all the great experiences that they could tell you. So, I mean, if I get to meet one, that would probably be like my dream. So, that's my answer, Adriana.
And now on to some fun trivia.
That's all for this broadcast. Thanks for watching.